So first victim. Doris.
Oh, explain the time.
Oh, it's 1 to 2 minutes.
I'll do green at 1, yellow at 1.5, and I'll show the red at 2 minutes, and then I'll indicate that you should start wrapping up. There's 30 seconds after the red.
Just in front.
Which is the front?
That one.
My word of the day is gum.
What?
And gum, to me, reminds me of forest. Forest gum. And that's what it must mean, because to me, well, Gump, you know, that movie, it really just affected me. He was this young boy that had difficulty walking. He was a Gump. He got better at walking. He had these braces. One day he was being chased, and he just started running, and these braces fell off. And the next thing you know, he was like this superstar. Gump, right? So it's good, it's bad, it's good, it's bad, it's Gump. Therefore, I think Gump means good and bad. Thank you. A foolish person, adult. Not so far.
I guess that's not all of us, that's great.
And at the end of your table topics, just flip the card over and just tell everybody what they actually want.
Oh, crap.
Travis.
Oh, okay. I got the word crump. I thought you said these were long lost because I called my sister, younger and older, crump all the time. And what it means is tattletale. Alright, obviously. You know, I break a vase or a pot, sister runs to mom, Travis broke the vase. Maggie, you're such a crump. Go be a crump somewhere else. Sometimes she would run and tell my parents something I didn't even do, things that she did. There's another word for that in the deck. I'm sure one of you will get. It means making up stories about somebody. And that's what crump means. And what it really means is one that helps to, oh man, this is long. Hang on, let me reverse. I don't know, it's like bribery.
There's sticky cards too. I'm going to take a chance here.
My word is cow-tongued. I lost my tongue and it landed on my nose. And I've had to deal with this ever since I was a child. I grew up in Illinois, and we had cow fields all around us. And my friends, this is a true story, believe me, we went down and we would chase the cows. We had such a great time chasing the cows. They were utterly ridiculous, and they kept running. But one day, there was this bull. And the bull came running at us. And we ran, this is so far, we were out in the cow field. This was about a quarter of a mile from my house. And, well, it's pretty emotional. But not only were we tongue-tied, we were cow-tongued. And really what happened to us, it's really sad, is we got to the barbed wire face and we couldn't get over it. And that's how I got my nose. Okay, that's done. I need new glasses because I can't read over my tongue, my nose. Having a tongue like a cow way and rough the other. And hence, one who gives fair or foul language as may suit his purpose. So I just on that one.
So, did you have that notice in your jacket today? Just
I
where did this come
I
from?
don't know if any of you know Mo the Clown,
Yes.
but Mo was in another club. And it was my reward at another club. He gave me a notice. And that was, and I just threw it in my bag and it just happened to be in there tonight. I said, well, this is something to work. Yeah.
I see.
I don't carry it with me at all times.
No,
By the way, I wish you would though.
Yeah. Maybe I will from now on.
Yes, you should.
So my word is moth of peace. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have read anything to know about the period of time, which was the Renaissance. Back then, they had no way to brush their teeth, okay? And hygiene was not a priority for these people. That's why they had wigs, and that's why they had eau de toilette that they would spray on themselves. But sometimes their mouth would become really, really dirty. And so if you were at an event, sometimes behind a fan, the ladies would say, oh, moth of peace, moth of peace. And it was a symbol for the other people to stand back, pass some chicory root to the person, and just generally stay away from the moth of peace. So today, this has evolved into mouth of peace, of course, which will say, oh God, that guy's mouth, he needs a piece of chicory. I don't know if anybody says that. I've heard that expression growing up, a piece of chicory, no. And so it has evolved, but back in the days of the Renaissance, moth of peace was something that you would hear frequently at dinner parties. A mere idler, one who consumes but does not work.
I'll go
One
for
more?
We were going to do one more.
One more?
it. No, go. We all know this kind of person. The person who just drinks a little too much at once. Not a sipper, and I'm not talking about somebody who drinks excessively. I mean, drinks a lot at once. This word actually came from that. A rum gagger. Somebody who just grabs a bottle, tries to down it, and gags. It was a big problem back in Shakespeare's time, actually, where people would just take these giant bottles, and they weren't shaped very well, unfortunately. It was in the design. And people would just gag on it, and it got really messy, and people came up with a name for it. It later came to mean somebody who was just too excessive. And that's actually what Shakespeare was writing about, excessive people. You'll find it in Hamlet. You'll find it in A Midsummer Night's Dream. And you'll also find this in one of his lesser known ones, King Spear. It's King Lear, is what I meant. And what it actually means is a cheat who tells wonderful stories at his sufferings at sea to obtain money.
All money for you.
Try it.